Congratulate our referees for the day for their performance. So I'll get Taylor Rand, football Tasmania board member, to assist Greg with presenting our referees with their medals.
I'm so sorry, man. I feel wondering if you're getting audio sort of through. That's what I reckon. Yeah. start talking. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Check check. One, two, three, ABC. 1 2 3, ABC.
Gail, I heard you going on a trip. You told me yesterday. You told me yesterday you're going.
Over there.
That was actually a good game. Rainy. Look at that president. Boy, man. Nah, this is raw thing.
I was looking through the stats. Whoa, they only scored 15 scored 27 goals last
What, last season? Yeah. Or 21?
I think it was 21 to 10. Played 30 games.
27 goals in 30 games.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Word. Big PSG, yeah? Big bro. I come right here, Nick.
This one's 8.5 or not?
So, Shall see me again. Beer. Beer.
Didn't you go last night? Huh? You didn't go there? Katie and who? Did you go back? Yeah, where's golf? Golf? Brown and golf? Yeah.
It's fine.
What's that sculpture? It's like two things like this. It's called winter solstice, bro.
Winter summer.
Winter solstice.
Naked.
Wait, you see it?
The other lad was like, oh, I'm not sure.
I'm not undefeated, but I like they won like this season won like 12 points. He's a good fullback too, that right?
Yeah.
The ringer. He left. He got in here, then he fucked up. Yeah, the ringer.
What?
No, he's dangerous there, half price. Oh my day. Ron's after that shot.
No. Yeah, I mean, it's great. Yeah.
No way. Yeah, that's fucked up.
This is your fault.
No, it's the keeper. I like the keeper on my show.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. No.
He's constant. Crazy He's a good fullback.
He's probably like someone who said he's Who is it?
Hey, you're from over there, cuz.
It's Mac. It's Mac.
Yes.
No, but to be fair, the first season, he wins the lockout and then he, if he wins the first week, if he wins the big on the flag, so he reminds me of James O'Connor. Like they're both just no, I don't know. I've been with James for like 5 years. I've known that nigga for a while. But this guy, I just need to get used to it. And I still rate him as I still rate him. Yeah, of course. But listen, in 5 years, James has won 2 leagues. Didn't they coach get sacked?
And welcome back to KGV for our second match today in Football Tasmania's Festival of Football Weekend. Under 21 Statewide Cup final between Devonport Strikers and South Hobart. Devonport Strikers looking to go back to back, while South Hobart will be looking to upset the party today. My name's Tanner Code. It was an absolute pleasure to call the Under 18s Women's Statewide Cup final. What will the Under 21s Men's Statewide Cup final produce? Just going to run through the team sheets now with Devonport Strikers. Starting in goals will be Oscar Sulok, followed by Tyson Crawford, Geordie Sheen, Samuel McCall, Archer Haberlel, Luke Vorcha, Mitch Burley, Lachlan Hayes, Charlie Riesman, Chaz Wilson, Lachlan Van Newton, Josh Scrimmager and Josh Littler. Starters for South Hobart will be Cooper White, Jarrah Moore, Jack Knowles, Eamon Kukala, Liam Morton, Jacob Efferson, Ashton Edwards, Daniel Aranis, Harrison Oates, Patrick Massapadata, Thomas Caldwell and Charles Oates. And a reminder, there will be no interchange rules for this game. This will just be a straight 90 minutes of cup football. Substitutions for each side. Should be a cracking affair. Crowd's really rocked in. Devonport fans have travelled in their numbers, as they always do. They're no stranger to cup days. South Hobart will be looking to build on their silverware history. We're just about to get underway at KGV. Under 21's Men's Statewide Cup Final between the Devonport Strikers and South Hobart. We are underway. There's Caldwell. Send the ball along as far as he possibly can. It's a good ball to get things started. It's straight off the side of the post. Not a bad attempt there from Harrison Oates. Jeez, wouldn't that have been a start? Geez, they would quite literally brought the house down just to start things. Hard, strong challenge there coming from Jack Knowles. It's Caudle just in no real worry to get things underway. It's heaved along very well. It's coming through hard now. Edwards, well recovered from the Strikers. Danger signs coming from the away side. I mean, that's certainly not the away side because it is in the south. Devonport unofficially hosting today. Make of that what you will. Masipata. Good shoulder block there coming from Samuel McCall. Long ball free from Burley. Now just boxed off Riemann. Lovely sidestep play there. Cooper White now. Moore. Kokola sends in a great through ball right back down to Daniel Arnese. Arnese sends in the ball. Slip in the box. Might still be dangerous. Harrison Oates just couldn't quite get that one away, unfortunately. Sulok doing very well to grab that one down to the ground. Devonport want to quickly get things back underway. Can't say you blame them, especially in the cup final. Real intent early in the opening minutes. It's now Wilson, the captain. Strikers just in a bit of pressure here, but they have done well to break through. Was a good free ball initially. Caudle have to bring that one back down to safety. Get the feeling it's going to be a real end-to-end game, this one. So now it's sent long. Edwards is pushing hard to get for that one. Nothing doing, unfortunately. See South Hobart coach Jeff Brown. It's in the ear there. South Hobart. Van Newcomb has been brought back. Will be Wilson to take the throw. Does it very quickly. It's cleared away there from South Hobart. Sent long once again from Wilson. Pile of bodies. Caudle just telling his side just to go up a little bit. This is inviting pressure, though, from Van Newtingham. Risky play. It's a lovely through ball there coming from Edwards. It will be a goal kick. Strikers is having to settle things down at the moment. No real urgency. Sheen was boxed off the ball well there. Arnese. To Knowles. Jack Knowles not really having any options presenting at the moment. Looked like he wanted to do a long ball. Elected to go right for the middle. Might have worked. Edwards. Well, they try to find the danger man of Oates. Just come past the box. As Wilson will recover. Send it long. It was well volleyed initially, but Van Newcombe right there to pick up the pieces. Trying to charge his way through. It's well worked there for Coca-Cola. A steady play here coming from South Hobart. Not really wanting to fully put on the burners just yet. See, our knees already been pushed back forward. Arnese is letting that one get away from him. Can Devonport now strike onto the counter? Burley. Oh, coming in hard was Coca-Cola. It's good pressure from South Hobart. Wilson, he does have a long throw on him today, doesn't he? Hayes has given away a free kick for the Strikers. Looks like it will be Chaz Wilson, the captain, to take. It's Wilson. Sends in a very good ball. Caldwell did call for it. Just went straight over the head. A couple of peels of penalty possibly from the Strikers. Nothing doing. Bit of half-hearted. Have won a corner though. Wilson took one set piece initially. Now he'll take the corner. What can he produce? Sends it in. The ball was a lot better than the previous delivery. Headed away well. Danger not yet cleared. Burley sends in the ball. It's right into the hands of Caudle. Both teams just trying to fill each other out early. It's Everton. Down to Masipakat. See South Hobart coach Jeff Brown telling him to get it out. Perhaps had enough at the time wasting. Masimpaka. Was initially a good ball right down the wing. Nothing doing, unfortunately. Now Hayes. Hayes with a cheeky ball. That's well controlled there from Mitch Burley. Burley does have Van Newtigem in the box if he wants it. Burley does go himself, but it's straight into the hands of Cordell. First real chance of the day. Masima Parker. Arnese. Masima Parker elects to send it long. Trying to find Oates. Oates does head it over initially. Still alive. It's well cleared there by Josh Littler. South Hobart showing they can be dangerous on the counter-attack. They do love the long ball option. Now a free ball does come. Free to Morton. Straight into their hands once again, Suliok. Suliok was one of the heroes in last year's final between Devonport Strikers and Launceston City. Real standout performance from him. Make an absolutely clutch save in the 89th minute to maintain the score at 1-0. Already in his second final in his young career. Can the Strikers go back-to-back? Put more of a stamp into their authority in Tasmanian football. It's now Moore. Sends in the cross, but it's very wayward. Right out. It's taken quickly. Haberell. Cheeky ball down to Burley. Burley already looking dangerous. Now coming up hard, a scrimmager. Skungura sends in the ball well to Van Newcombe. Van Newcombe takes a shot. Defended away from Masapaka. Starting to get a bit more of a feel for this one now. Sheen. Just trying to find Van Newcombe. It will be that danger man, Chaz Wilson, with the long throw in once again. Chested well by Burley. Van Newcombe trying to pick up the pieces. Headed away. Initial slip there coming from Sheen. Now Hayes. Working his way up the corridor. Riemann. Van Newtigem. Initial shug. Play goes on. Doing a bit of a star jump if you don't mind. It might put off the players. You never know. Van Newtigem takes aim. It's just wide. Not a bad attempt from range. Can't say I've ever seen a star jump performance to put a player off before you take a shot. Knowles just has a look up, inviting the pressure for Van Newtigem. He's right on his tail now. Has he taken a bit too long? Wilson. South Hobart right there to pick things up. Ashton Edwards now down to Harrison Oates. Oates still trying to work his way through. It's well defended there from Riemann. Head away by Coca-Cola. Now he's committed himself to that one. Cordell, he's pretty far out of his box. Happy to go back in to ground things. South Hobart send it long. Cordell gets it as far as he possibly can. Littler does well to keep that grounded. Martin Parker. Down to Coca-Cola. Cordell wants to reset things. Knowles sends in the long ball once again. He's trying to get onto feet of Arnase. Nothing doing. It's Haberell. Now Sheen wants to go for a slight run. Let's go short. Van Newcombe. Van Newcombe already been pushed up the field. Now Wilson. Committed himself well there. Ashton Edwards just bundled up a bit there with Geordie Sheen. Bit of afters afterward as well. Will be a free kick for South Hobart. Will be Daniel Arnaz to take. Has already looked lively. What can he produce? Sends in a good curling effort. It's headed. It's just saved there by Shulock. Great curling attempt there. It's now Hayes charging his way up through the flank. Doing very well, pushing away if you don't mind. Managed to win himself a free kick in the process. Shows if you commit yourself to body, you've got to make sure you get it right. And Wilson with another set piece. Looks like he wants to send this one long into the box. Real curling attempt. Headed away. South Hobart right back onto the counter. It's well worked there from Arnaz. Arnaz still coming through. Good challenge there from Samuel McCall. As Everton tries to send it down to the wing to Moore. Moore boxed in. Good pressure applied there from Wilson. Everton. Oh, initial slip there. Has done well to win a free foul. Sheen takes quickly. Sulok with initial slip in the box there. Definitely very uncharacteristic. It's now Riemann. It's good pressure applied there from Oates. Van Nukem was there lurking. Trying to get on that rebound. South Hobart bring it right back down to Everton. It's good defence there from Hayes. Hayes turned him inside out. It's well recovered there from the strikers. Burley down to Riemann. Back to Riemann with the 1-2. Van Nukem there once again trying to get on that wing. Massim Parker will be out for a goal kick. Cordell goes short to Knowles. Knowles inviting that pressure. The shaky pass. Now Oates being pushed back. Massim Parker. It's a good ball down to Edwards. But he's met by Haverlell. Does very well to clear. Now Burley. Sheen was under all amount of pressure there. Did well. Wilson. Hayes. No room to burn up the wing if he wants it. Van Newtigam. Does very well with that ball control. Riemann. Back to Van Newtigam. Van Newtigam's in a world of bodies there. Trying to cut through the through ball. Nothing doing. Good defence there from South Hobart. Head the way there by Sheen. McCall, kind of caught there. Bit of half just from Charlie Riemann. Devonport strikers do love getting into the players' heads. As now it's Hayes. Inviting that pressure from Efferton. Fortunately, ball did go out for his path. Now Arnaz trying to commit himself. Everton tries to send in the ball down to Edwards. Edwards in a world of trouble. Did give Geordie Sheen a shoulder block in the process. Looks like he did come out on the winning side on that front. Now Hayes. Down to McCall. Back to Riemann. Van Newtigem. Good option there from Burley. Well kept in there from Scrimmager. This could be dangerous for the strikers. Danger temporarily cleared. But only as far as Charlie Riemann. Riemann with a bit of a long shot. Bit of a smile after it as well. I think he knew that maybe I wasn't going to get that one. Can't blame him for trying. Just on the 22nd minute mark here. Score still 0-0. Now the 21 Statewide Cup final between Strikers and South Hobart. Daniel Arnaz. McCall. Wilson. Well worked once again there from Hayes. Strikers happy to reset. Sheen switches things up. Haberlel. Now unleashes down to Burley. Burley might still get to it. That's dangerous. Very dangerous from Cordell. Lucky to get a hand onto that one. Has been doing a bit of risky play this first half. Inviting a lot of pressure. Matson Parker now. Now Knowles. All alone. Sends it as long as he possibly can. Just past the feet there of Oates. Now Littler. Sheen just calling for things just to slow down a bit. Now decides to get onto his bike. Tries a win now. Well worked there from Lachlan Hayes. Hayes, oh, that's a wayward effort. Not too sure if he was going for goal or if it was an attempted cross. Either way, it didn't work for both. It's Cordell. Once again, getting pressed by Van Newtigem. Van Newtigem, it's like a pit bull. Just wanting to get that final play. It's very good ball control there from Oates. Just couldn't quite get the pass away. Now White. Cordell. Once again, Van Newtigem. Putting on that pressure. Sent long from Knowles. Hit away well by the strikers. Arnaz. Looks like he wants the shot in his back pocket. It's just wide. It's taken quickly. Down to Wilson. McCall. Hayes was just lurking on that wing. Couldn't break through past Everton. Wilson, long throw in once again, trying to find Van Newcombe. Nearly a pile of bodies. Ran into the wall there, Massin Parker. South Hobart now trying to strike on the counter. Was initially a good switch, but they did well to recover. Now Inese. Still Daniel Inese. It's good pressure there from Sammy McCall. Moore. Kukala. South Hobart happily resets. Massin Parker. There's no real urgency seeing from South Hobart at the moment. They're just happy to slow things down. Wait for that counter attack to come through. Striker's definitely looking the more likely to pounce. It's Kukala. Souths are trying to now work up their play. Arnase wants to get into the box if he can. Does switch it down to White. Back to Efferington. Efferington sends in the ball this time, trying to find more. It's headed away well by the Strikers. Sheen. Did well to initially recover. Arnase turns one way, then the other. It's Morton, no room to move. Knowles back to Kokola. Now Massin Parker. Arnase. Massin Parker now with the switch. Down to Knowles. All the room to move if he wants it. Can carry up the wing. Likes to send in the ball instead. Oates. Passes it off. Moore. Still working his way down that wing. It's well cleared there from Burley. Burley sends it right down to Van Newtgem. Well cleared there from Massin Parker. It's Morton. From right into the brick wall. Now Littler. Littler can only send it as far as Massin Parker. South Hobart now looking to break through on the counter. It's Efferington. Sends the ball. It's well cleared by the Strikers. It's well worked. Just trying to cut through that corridor. Nothing doing. Massin Parker. Now Van Newtgem. Just let that 100-metre sprint get away from you on that front, unfortunately. Now Cordell. Oh, a bit of a cheeky step by, if you don't mind. Massin Parker. Down to Arnase. Now down to Efferington. Massin Parker. Knowles, low driven. Massin Parker, all the room to move up the wing now if he wants it. Flex to carry through the corridor. Efferington tries to cut down through to Oates. Oates now switching wings. Well taken down there from Wilson. There's Etherington. Brings it back into Morton. Morton manages to send in a ball. It's only into the hands of Sulok. It's Haberlau. But Sulok probably not expecting that pass. Just see Lachlan Hayes is quickly tying up his shoe. He's not there on the wing now. He's on his bike. Now Van Newtigam. Look how fast he's charging up that wing. He wants that cross in. Wouldn't it be something if he did after just being on the ground literally 10 seconds? It was not to be. Now Edwards. Masimbaka. That's good low driven. Right back down to Oates. Oates could take on Wilson if he does want. The two number 14s against each other. Oates with good aggression. Right into McCall. Edwards completely boxed in. Nowhere to go. Arnase. Dances he jigs, but nothing's happening. Back to Arnase. Has he now cut through? It's Daniel Arnase. Great save there from Sulok. Oates. Still recovered now. Effington. Well blocked there from Scrimmager. Van Newtigam. Right back on the counter. Now they go, the strikers. Looks like he got a bit of the ball there on the shot. Can't blame him for trying, but it was certainly very hopeful. Cordell short to Masimbaka. Masimbaka right onto the bike. Thinks, I'll go myself. I've got no pressure. Masimbaka got absolutely clobbered there from Geordie Sheen. Geordie Sheen has got himself a slice of cheese. Masimbaka has just stayed down. It was a very good run. There was no challenge. How could you blame him? Might as well go himself. And now he's won a free kick in a very dangerous position for South Hobart. Bit of afters coming from Oscar Sulok, and he's just now being booked. Well, he was the hero of the last final. Could he turn out to be the villain the next? It looks like it will be Arnase to take. Arnase sends in the curler. Masimbaka almost shrugged off there. Now Moore does well to send in the ball. Down to Morton. Morton. Shot was blocked and it will be a corner. It's under 10 minutes to go in this first half. Fairly uneventful. It will be Effington to take. Sulok right into the hands. Sends it long. Right over the feet there of Burley. Burley looked like he was pretty annoyed with himself on that effort. It's Cordell. Once again, inviting that pressure from Van Newcombe. Van Newcombe is really lurking. Knowles. Knowles goes short back to Masson Parker. Savo just trying to build something here. Kokola. Masson Parker. White. Well curled there from Arnace. On into the head there of Wilson. Good turning attempt there from Riemann. But he was pushed all the way back. Kokola. Masson Parker licking up now with Knowles. Knowles looks like he wants that free ball. Nothing's really presenting. Have to go to 1-2 himself. Cleared away there from Wilson. Ball just walking through in a pile of bodies. So about happy to reset through Knowles and Cordell. Masson Parker tries a low driven. It's a good defence there from Littler. Van Nutgum. Well worked there from Masson Parker. Possible call for handball from the Strikers. Has been waved off, but they have won a throw in. White happy to go back to reset things through Kokola. So Hobart really enjoying playing out the back. Just trying to catch strikers just on the break. Now they're starting to build something. Morton. Morton locked down by McCall. Masson Parker with a bit of a cheeky pass. Almost a fake. Knowles. Everington. Sends in a free ball. Just trying to find Oates. Well cleared there by Sheen. Hayes. Right on his bike he goes. All the room to move on the wing if he wants it. Lex to go himself. It's straight into the hands of Cordell. Probably should have crossed it in. It's now Arnace. He's just waiting up on that wing, wanting that ball. You hear him making those calls out. Now he's got it. Arnace trying to turn through. Does well. Very good ball. Right back down to Edwards. Edwards is just wide. Good attack there from South Hobart. Just missing the final mark. Now Sheen. Right back down to Hayes once again. Not the best of passes, unfortunately. Right back to Masson Parker. Now South Hobart right back on the counter. Moore. Edwards, shot blocked. Now it's Oates. What can the NPL Starlet produce? He sends in the cross. It's a good ball. Volley, it's just wide. Arnace. It was a pretty hard angle to get a final touch on that one. Fortunately, it was just wide. South Hobart now just starting to work their way back into this. Perhaps they've had enough of the short play playing at the back. Now they want to strike on that counter. They want to build that attacking play. They want that opener. So we approach half-time. Score is still deadlocked. Long ball sent right into the head there of Cordell. Arnace calling for the directions early. Bit of a pile of bodies there. Play does go on. Oates. Working his way down that flank. Sends in the cross. It's right into Cordell. Sorry, Stulop, my apologies. It's now Haberlau. You have to say Devonport do look a bit more urgent when they do come playing at the back. It's well worked there from McCall. Van Newtigam really got caught on that one on his own 2 feet. Now Moore. McCall did have him locked. Did well. Oates now being pushed back. Massim Parker. Knowles once again inviting that pressure. Morton. Cleared away. McCall. Possible handball. Play does go on. Riemann. Cries have come on ref from the stands. A few South Hobart fans not happy with that one. As Littler has just given himself away a free kick. And Samuel McCall just getting a quick talking to. Perhaps a bit of afters from that initial handball that was waved away. Massim Parker now. Knowles. Van Newcombe's right on his tail. Does well to recover. Etherington now. Can South Hobart strike before the break? Kokala. Well controlled there from Burley. It's now Littler. Well worked there by the fellow number 8 in Morton. Knowles. Bullied off the ball there from Lachlan Hayes. Hayes goes right here back there for a second time. Riemann. McCall. Went down to Sheen. Strikers now slowly building up something here. Littler. Does have Hayes on the flank if he does want him. Now he's worked his way into the box. Cross does come in. It's straight into the hands there of Cordell. Can't imagine there'll be too much added on time here in this first half. Not that many stoppages. Knowles. Massim Parker. Has a look up. Doesn't want to go for his long run like he did last time. Arnace. Now just making his way down that wing. Now coming down hard is Arnace. Straight into the hands once again, Sulok. Now Riemann links up well to Burley. Burley initially lucky to get away with that pass. Follow-up effort right into the sponsor's sign there. As Everton sends it long. Headed well there by Edwards. Kukala. Sent far by Morton. Arnace. Kukala had right his number on that one. Wilson sends a long ball as far as he possibly can. And Morton. Well recovered there from the strikers. Van Newtigam. Kukala. Massim Bakaka. Play goes on. Now coming out the wing is Arnace. Arnace has done well to get around. He's done very well to get around. Fortunately, Edwards just fell just at the final hurdle. Now McCall making his charge up the wing. Options are now starting to line up. Burley. A few half-hearted appeals there at a handball. But it only came from Charlie Riemann. Cordell sends it long. Only into the head. Once again, a Sheen. He's done very well in that back line. McCall. Oh, he got taken right out there from Edwards. It's Kukola. Tries to work down that wing once again. Edwards. Now back down to Arnase. Arnase takes aim. Oh, it's just wide. Jeez, that would have been a major curling goal, that one. But that will be half-time in the Under-21 Statewide Cup Final between Devonport Strikers and South Hobart. 0-0 it stands. Fairly uneventful first half. Chances few and far between. What will the second half bring? Stay tuned for Football Tasmania TV as we come back for the second half. For now, though, Devonport Strikers 0, South Hobart 0.
Ready, go.
I'm free for next week. Like I was training for next week
Why didn't you get
this guy Jay came in like 5:45 or something.
He lives like a minute walk.
really?
He actually I don't know what he's doing. He's anything.
Or in Gold Coast?
Okay.
You're going to Gold Coast too.
He lost his exit. Got notes as well.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like 1-2-2.
Yeah, someone's got a score.
Interesting.
Hey, yeah, I got my foot. Hey. That's cool. Someone did. How?
What did Jerry say? There's like a bunch of first games.
Yeah, you can see Mom's laughed like
Yeah, he did. He's not a waffle.
he's not on my phone. Yeah, I'm saying, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm Brendan. How do you know that?
No, I don't actually know.
No.
Like, I've never. Impressive.
I'm not we're just practicing. You got friends yet? Oh, you're ready.
So let's get rid of like 2 weeks.
We're the same.
Just know that me and Luke will talk about it.
No, you just don't know. We're the same.
We're the same.
Hey, please say
Wait, John. It's time to get
You know what I would say? You're going to be the same age as me, bro. You're going to be the same age as me, so I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, but you're going to be turning. You're going to be turning. You're going to be turning. I'm not. 20? Nah, you don't know. 26. You too. When I'm turning, you're going to turn.
welcome back to KGV for the second half in the Under-21 Statewide Cup final between Devonport Strikers and South Hobart. Tenaco calling the action on what was a fairly uneventful first half. No real chances. Both teams just pretty much just trying to play each other out. See what the second half will bring. Surely there'll be a bit more urgency from both sides to put their name on the cup. Strikers looking to go back-to-back. South Hobart looking to upset that party. As we are just now seeing in the far left, the net just being attended to over the head of Oscar Sulok, just to make sure that everything is okay up there. And yep, giving the thumbs up, we're all good to go. Good to see the match managers doing their bit. So we're back underway. Who will etch their name on the cup? It's anyone's guess. Throwing long from Littler. Littler will get another stab at it. Sends it long to Van Newcomb. Well taken care of by Masson Parker. Littler just right there in the corner flag. Under immense pressure from Kokola. Now Edwards charging his way up through the corridor. Arnase. Good switch delivery. Now down to Oates. Oates lets it go short. Good turn there from Everington. It's well defended by the Strikers. Now Morton resets. To Kokola. Sent in. Header just over the head of Geordie Sheen. Good thing Shulock was there to pick up the rebound. It's now Riemann. Tries to work his way along. Wilson. Moore. It's a good run there from Oates. Another long throw in there from Wilson. Masson Parker. Oh, geez, he was under good pressure there from the Strikers. Van Newcomb equally trying to put in the same amount. White had no idea. Van Newcomb sends down the through ball. Can only get as far as Masson Parker. Masson Parker doing very well to get around one. Can't get around the other. And Newcomb making right on his mark. It's a good tackle there coming from Littler. Play has gone on. Few appeals there. Looks like he has changed his mind perhaps from the fourth official. Bit of sarcastic applause there from Jarrah Moore saying thank you and then clapping. Littler still wanting to protest it. Told by Raymond to skid on with it. It's now Knowles. Masson Parker trying to cut through down that free ball. Scrimmager. Now Littler charging up the flank. Still going is Josh Littler. Oh, it's a bit of a nasty challenge there from White. He did put the hands up saying my bad, but I think he did get caught in the end. Not too sure if the effects might caught the explicitives from the crowd. We do apologise for that. One decision will always anger one person and always anger someone the next. Will be Burley or Wilson to take. Wilson has taken the last 4 set pieces. Will they perhaps mix it up with Mitch Burley? Yeah, let's go with Burley instead. Burley sent in the cross. Header, it's just over the bar. Sheen. Too much sauce on the header, unfortunately. Chances still few and far between. Just get the feeling that just maybe this one's only going to be decided by the single solitary goal. We saw it in last week's A-League Grand Final between Melbourne City and Melbourne Victory. Only a single goal there. Just gets the feeling maybe that's always going to decide this one. It's good defence from Charlie Riemann. But he was pushed off well from Jack Knowles. Good tackle again from Riemann. That's in Parker. Once again, calling for any pass to present. Edwards pretty much bundled down. Play does go on. Newtingham, through ball. Down to Riemann. Now it's down to Hayes. Hayes has a steady, has a think. Cuts down very well. Burley. Could go for the shot in the back pocket. Elects to go down to Scrimmager. Scrimmager sets in the pass, but it's nowhere near the feet of Burley. Good attacking signs there for the Strikers. Cordell sends it long. He's trying to find Oates on that wing. Possible handball there from Morton. Play does go on. Edwards. Wilson was just shrugged down there. Starting to get a bit heated now. He's up by Coach Jeff Brown just telling him to stop. Don't appeal to decisions, just get on with it. Littler. Good pressure there from White. Sulok for short to Sheen. Haberlel. Now Littler. He has looked dangerous. Zahn. Don't know what he was trying to do with that pass. That's great control there from Scrimmager. Bit of a back heel. Looks like he's pretty much outdone there by Harrison Oates, though. Pretty much tried to turn it around in the process. Both sets of players trying to pull out the tricks on Cup Day. Mason Parker. Sent it down to Arnace. Arnace still trying to work his way through. Goes short to Knowles. It's well worked there from Wilson. Captain standing up when needed the most. Great interception. Sends in the free ball down to Hayes. Hayes works his way down the wing. Charging him well. Still time. There's Van Newtingham. Oh my goodness me. He's blasted that over the bar. The cries of sub him from the crowd. Wasn't his best attempt. Certainly been one of the more lively players in this final. These are the chances that both sides need to take, though. Both sides just seemingly feeling the pressure. What can Edwards produce? Bit of an air swing. And he ran into the wall of Jobson. Now Littler. Charging down the flank. Now a scrimmager. Scrimmager. Try to go back to Littler for the 1-2. Nothing doing. It's Cordell. Mason Parker happy to switch it down to the left. South Hobart want to try get on the bike. Can they do that through Oates? Oates versus Wilson. Who's going to win the battle? Oates sends it into Morton. Back to Oates. Sends in the cross. This could be dangerous. Volley. It's just wide there from Unace. As Wilson sends it long. Now Hayes working his way up that wing once again. Certainly looking lively. Good pressure from Kokola. Kokola's momentum perhaps got the better of him on that one. Cordell sends it long. Kokola. Jared Moore. Moore's charging his way down. Trying to get as far as Littler. Game is starting to open up a little more now. Then Newtigam. That's in Parker. Well intercepted there for the Strikers. Littler trying to work their way up that flank. Perhaps the switch plays may be the best option. Goes out of Van Newcomb. Now coming down hard was Burley. Burley right into the brick wall of South Hobart's defence. Now to switch down to Arnace. Arnace tries to work his way around Littler. Push back. Arnace. Oh, studs up on both ends. It's Mason Parker. Oates. Now down to Edwards. Arnace. Good switching play down to Knowles. Definitely cut open the corridor a little further. Oates wanting to go himself. No real options presenting. Looks like he tried to complete there on the rebound. Nothing doing. Arnace. Now the White. This is looking dangerous now for South Hobart. Arnace still coming very hard. Pile the bodies in that defence. And a switch play back down to White once again. Sent long by Cordell. No one there on the wing, unfortunately, to get a hold of it. Throw-in told to go back just a little further, gained a little steps. Throw back into play, straight over the head of White. Just like to quickly apologise for getting the names confused when it did come to the title holders of last year's title. Current Zebras are the current champions of the Under-21 Statewide Cup, so I do apologise for the error. I did get my lines confused there. Thank you for sending that through, but it has been a header through. It's just into the hands there of Sulok. Jarrah Moore, definitely right on to the money on that one. Nearly got under the hands. But yes, thank you to our viewers for sending that through. I do apologise for the error. Back under play. Wilson. Down to Littler. Scrimmager. This is better link-up play from Devonport. Cutting well through the corridor. Burley. McCall. And Geordie Sheen linking up with Wilson. Just got past McCall there. What can Moore produce? Lexi goes short. Down to Arnace. Arnace could go onto the bike if he wants it. Lexi goes straight through instead. Sends in a cheeky ball. Unfortunately, it's cleared away from Wilson. Now it's Hayes. He's been locked down initially. Wants to go himself. Has done. Very well. Still Lachlan Hayes. Goes through another. It's well defended there from South Hobart. It's under half an hour to go here at KGV. Score still deadlocked. Cross sent in. Slight fumble there from Cordell. You can hear the gasp from the crowd. Littler. Oh, letting that one get away from him. Now Arnace working his way up the wing, doing well, sending in the ball. It's just hopeful. There's no one there. Sulok right into the hands once again. You have to say this has been a real lethargic cup final. Both sides just struggling to break down each other. Chances very slim between each ends. Van Newtingham. Scrimmager. Good ball into Burley. It's headed away well there from South Hobart. Now Oates. Wilson. Van Newcombe being pushed back. Wilson equally in the same boat. Geordie Sheen now. Sheen linking up very well there with Burley. It's now Scrimmager. Littler. Sheen. Wilson perhaps looking for the breakthrough. Now they're trying to work something here. It's Van Newcombe. Van Newcombe did have a hand on Van Newcombe. Goal! What a strike to open proceedings. Pick that out of the corner. That was an absolute bullet. 1-0 to the Devonport Strikers. Lachlan Van Newcombe with an absolute screamer. With just under 25 minutes to go, Devonport Strikers have finally had the breakthrough. How will South Hobart respond? Looks like South Hobart might be going to their bench. Lewis Brew looks like to be coming on. See South Hobart already looking a bit more attacking in their formation. Knowing that it is do or die, they need to change things up if they're going to be the cup holders today. It's well worked through there. White. It will be Riley Bierman and Lewis Brew coming on for South Hobart. Moore. It's well cleared there by McCall. Goal scorer Van Newcombe. Fortunately, the delivery from Wilson was not ideal. Set long by Cordell. Headed away by Wilson. Wilson sends it right back down into the box. McCall. Now working out with Hayes. That substitution will now be taking place. It looks like it will be Ashton Edwards being withdrawn. And Patrick Massim Parker is interesting with Edwards. He certainly looked lively. Back live, Wilson heaves the ball long. So Ivan Misser enters the field. Moore. Well controlled there from Riemann. Wilson did well to recover. Press was coming there from Brew, immediately making his impact. A couple of pushes into the back if you don't mind. Will it all go for Falter though? It's a good elbow challenge there from Jack Knowles, but he has been caught and it will be a free kick. Will be Burley to take. What can he conjure? Goes for the shot, straight into the hands of Cordell. Cordell immediately releases. South Hobart will now have to bring out that urgency. They can't do that patient play anymore. They will know time is of the essence. Have to get back into this one if they're going to be champions of the Under-21 Statewide Cup. Misso is just trying to find that through ball. Down to Brew. It's boxed off well. It's Coca-Cola. Wilson and Sheen. Sheen sends it long, headed away well, but misser. Burley looking out with Wilson once again. Now Haberell. Littler. As looks dangerous this second half. Bit of a push in the back. Coming from Cooper White. White perhaps showing a bit of frustration. Misser leaves the ball. Sent far, trying to find Arnese. Turning into the hands of Sulok once again. Sulok is inviting that pressure there from Moore. It's lovely ball control there from South Hobart. Very good challenge. It's now Van Newtcomb sends in the through ball. Does so. Now coming down the wing is Lachlan Hayes. Hayes has a look up, has a steady, has a think. Oh, has only just got into the feet there of Scrimmager. Back to Hayes. Oh, it's just past Littler. Littler, you can't blame him for the attempt. But that was definitely out. Cordell's come out very far away. He does like being a sweeper keeper. Have seen that as a theme today. Oh, Van Newtcomb. Oh, goodness. That was a knee right hard there by Brew. Can't do that, son. It's not a bad way to stop a counter-attack. Wilson not wanting to send it long. Let's go to Haberell. Sulok. Oh, it's a dangerous pass. Well recovered though by Riemann. Now Littler. What can the strikers produce? They do love getting on that wing. Nothing doing. As Littler sends the ball very well to Van Newcomb. Van Newcomb trying a bit of tricks. Initially tried to loop it over his head. Tried to follow up on the header as well. Nothing doing. Can't blame him for having a bit of confidence after that goal. What a bullet it was. Could be the decider. Van Newcomb. Turns it over right down to Moore. Now Oates. Charging up through the midfield. Oh, delivery is not what he would have liked. Devonport. It's been caught offside. So I have a misser. Well controlled to the fellow substitution in Brew. Now coming up the flank is Everington. Header just wide there from Moore. Straight into the hands. Sulok. It's Wilson. All alone initially. Sheen. McCall. Littler. Not wanting to unleash just yet. Maybe they will this time. McCall sends in a great ball. Right back down to Hayes. What can Lachlan Hayes produce? Flex to go short. Devonport just happy to control things, slow things down. Make South Hobart work just that a little harder. Get that fatigue into it. Littler. Cries have come on South once again from the stands. Sulok. Goes short down to Haberell. This is better pressure from South Hobart. Now Scrimmager. That's fantastic play there. Good challenge from Jack Knowles. Devonport regain possession though. South Hobart will be looking to their bench once again. Oh, Van Newdicum has gone down. I don't think there's anything in that. He did head the ball and then he initially just went down off the diving plank. The substitution will now be taking place for South Hobart with Alfie Alterton coming on. Daniel Arnace being withdrawn. That's a very interesting substitution. Back live now, Van Newcomb. Elbows flying. Atherton already on the ball. Has done well to link up with Oates. Oates. Just an immediate turnover once again. It's Wilson. South Hobart just possibly lacks that urgency today. Just has been one of those games. Chance is very slim. It's Cordell. It's under 15 minutes to go here. Devonport with that vital lead. Van Newcomb. Fantastic build-up play there from Scrimmager. Now back to Scrimmager. Cheeky back heel if you don't mind. Right back to Newcomb. Newcomb, he managed to get a through ball there from the header. This will be an outstanding goal. Burley, great save there from Cordell. Goodness. That was fantastic build-up there from the strikers. Jeez, that could have been the killer blow right there. South Hobart stay alive. Good challenge once again from Littler. Littler right on his bike. All the room to move if he wants it. Oh, goodness me. Alfie Addison just took out his own player in the process. He might have given him a corky to boot. He's holding his ankle. Goodness. It's not the first collision we have seen today. It has come to the defenders. Saw it earlier in the women's game prior. Absolute epic between Knights, South Hobart. Knights coming out victorious in penalties. Going back-to-back titles there. Back to action, Burley. Oh, a bit of a hand there on Charlie Riemann. Referee is happy to wave that one, keep going. Alterton. Oh, just trying to find Alton. Alton just slipped on that front. Now Scrimmager. Right back down to Littler. Littler pushing his way down. Lovely turn. Now back to Van Newcomb. Can he get a second? He has! That might be the sealer. Great finish there by Van Newcomb. The celebration is a bit more lesser than what the first one was. Maybe he wasn't expected to score a second time. It doesn't matter. Devonport Strikers with the 2-0 advantage. They do say 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in football. It'd take a hell of a lot for South Hobart to come back from this. But they have one hand on the cup, the Strikers. Never mind them travelling from Valley Road. They do love winning trophies to KGV. So now we will see exactly what South Hobart are made out of. Back underway. This will be yet another substitution coming from South Hobart. Jasper Evans coming on. Van Newcombe, he has been everywhere. Jeez, that was a bit of a pull back right on the wrist. You can't do that. Liam Morton. If he pulled him any harder, it might have been a dislocation. Goodness. It's Jasper Evans now making his way on, with Amon Kakala being withdrawn. Strikers not yet gone to their bench. Sent long by Sheen. Hayes. Being pushed all the way back. Strikers will happily slow things down if they can, knowing they have the real advantage. Head the way well. McCall coming in hard. Oates, fantastic drive there from the NPL starlet. Oh, it's good intent from South Hobart, just missing that final touch. Now McCall, back into White. Oh, goodness, a bit of a pile of bodies there, and I think Sheen has come out the worst on that one. He's holding his back. Could have been pretty dangerous. Sheen will just now receive some treatment to make sure he's okay. Looks like the Strikers are going to get redemption over last year's loss to Clarence Zebras. Best team all season last season. Won the league. Couldn't win the cup. They're about to ride that wrong today. They're just under 12 minutes away from it. You have to wonder if South Hobart are going to get back into this one. Where are they going to find it from? They've already substituted Arnaise, who was lively. Do still have Harrison Oates out there. It's just going to be these players that just have to stand up. South Hobart just going to have to bring their way back into this one. It's a good turn there from Josh Grimminger. McCall. Littler. Littler again. Great work from Scrimmager. Oh, Van Newcombe went in hard there with that challenge. Play does go on. Good switch on the play there for Brew. Now South Hobart looking a bit more lively. Evans. Right into the chest there of Riemann. It's now Hayes. Cordell's come out of far away. This is very dangerous. He wanted to take the throw in. I can't say I've seen that before in Tasmanian football, but the goalkeeper wants to take the throw in despite running out that far. Can't blame the urgency. It's now Hayes. Still charging his way up. I think he's just been down for a free kick. And it will be a slice of cheese. That South Hobart defence have worked tirelessly. Outerton, he's only just come on. He's already been booked. Devonport Strikers now looking to go to their bench. Will be Van Newcombe to take. Will he fancy his chances, get a hat-trick? Goes for it. Good save there from Cordell. It will be Chaz Wilson to take. Ball is good. It's over the head. Then Newcomb trying to find it on the volley. A substitution for Devonport will now be taking place. With Luke Voucher and Tyson Crawford coming on. Crawford has been a real standout in recent time for the Strikers. With Josh Scrimmager and Charlie Riemann being withdrawn. Good shifts from both of them today. Sent long by Cordell. Hayes trying to kick that one right out of midair. Time is of the essence for South Hobart. They need 2 goals in just under 10 minutes. Regulation time just approaching. Van Newcomb was just caught offside. Cordell sends it right into the mixer. Trying to find Oates. It's well controlled once again from Morton. Morton goes the curler straight into the hands of Sulok once again. Can't blame Morton for having a stab at it from that far out. It's a good attempt. Straight into the hands once again, the Devonport keeper. It's now Cordell. Ben sweeper keeper once again. Here's South Hobart coach Jeff Brown telling him to get it up. Another playing around at the back of the box. Brew. Morton. Alderson. Already on a booking. Trying to find himself, make it more dangerous. Cordell. Manages to get that one pass. Van Newcomb. Burley. Covered by Etherington. It's White. Now switches to play. Down to Oates. What can he produce? He's forced to go back. Van Newcomb. Blocked off well from White. Have to say Van Newcomb and Littler probably our best on grounds today. Well, by Oates, he has worked tirelessly. Just might not be South Hobart's day. Saw it in the women's final, epic final. We're going to see it in the men's. Still time, but time is certainly running out. Now coming out the attack is Oates. Oates with the switch. Down to Brew. Brew's shot was blocked. Supporters let that one bounce. And we're just about to go into stoppage time. Littler. Oh, it's a good challenge, unfortunately, from Misser. Cordell, the ball's at the wrong end of the pitch. He needs to send it long. Does so. Headed away well by Sheen. Good to see him back on his feet after before. Misser, straight over the head. Wilson. Body's really flying. Appleton. Now Moore. Ran right into Crawford. Has won a free kick though. It looked like the challenge was somewhat outside the box, but South Hobart will not care. Good chance to give us a grandstand finish if they do get conversion from this set piece. It's on the tightest of angles. Cordell has already ran up the South Hobart keeper. Geez, wouldn't it be something if he could get the 2-1 buffer? Surely not. Here we go. It's really kitchen sink time now for South Hobart. Header comes in. Cries of handball. Hasn't been given. Looked like the referee initially pointed to the spot. Had a bit of a think about it. Josh Littler's just giving a bit of afters. And will be additional 4 minutes added on of injury time. Sulok sends it right into the middle of the field. Good ball there from Vulture. Now Hayes, but he's just caught offside once again. Happily chew up a bit more time if they can. It's Cordell, heaves it long. Head away by McCall. Good header there by White. McCall again. Play still going on. Evans charging his way up through the wing. Van Newcomb, can he get a hat-trick? Oh, he almost did. Good save there from Cordell. There's a misser. McCall. Burley. Van Newcomb, he's all alone. All the time in the world. Unless he wants the corner flag, which I think he's going to go for. Has backfired on him. He's still going for it. He was held again. And he has won himself a free kick. He has frustrated the opposition today. Strikers in no urgency to get it underway. Chew up more seconds off the clock. Just hasn't been South Hobart's day. Van Newcomb. Corner flag. Again he goes. Flag has gone up and he's won yet another free kick. Got to give it to Lachlan Van Newcomb. He's been absolutely bossing it today. Well-deserved player of the match for me. He got pretty much clobbered on that last attempt though. But yet he's won the ball again for another throw-in. South Hobart finally won back possession. Littler heads it out. Misser brings it right back into Flings. Brew heaved long there by Littler. Look at the celebration after it. Can't say I've ever seen that from a clearance. Long throw comes from Morton. Still time for South Hobart. Maybe get back into this. Time is really running out. Has to happen now. Great challenge there from Hayes. Goes out Burley. He could go for goal if he wants it. He elects to do the smart thing and go all the way back. Wilson. Will be another slice of cheese. That would just about be that. It's Wilson. Heaves it long. Van Nukem was pretty much bullied off the ball there. And that is full time. The Strikers have their redemption. After losing last year's final in a major upset to Clarence Zebras, they now rectify the wrong and they are now the Under-21 Statewide Cup Men's Champions of 2025. It was a real gritty affair. Chances really were slim for both sides. In the end, it was Lachlan Van Nukem with the brace to win the game for the Devonport Strikers. That will do us here from Football Tasmania TV on what was day one of the Festival of Football with Football Tasmania. For now, though, my name is Tanner Code. It's been a pleasure to call both these finals today. Stay tuned to Monday for the Lacka Seljack and Women's Statewide Cup Finals. Should be cracking affairs up at Valley Road. For now, though, my name is Tanner Code, and we'll see you again next time.
Just say if they don't win, we're cool, we'll back up, man. Thanks, man.
Oh, that's all right.
Good job.
Come on.
You can't see it without. Yes, that's where?
I got. This is a media manager. Yeah, cool. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, thanks, mate. All right. Cheers, dude. Hold on. Thanks, man. Cheers, dude.